And welcome everybody to D&D Blender returning in 2021. I am your humble DM, Tim, and today we have most of our cast here. We have a couple of injuries, one computer self-destruction, but we're all going to carry on as best we can. So, as Nick Knack, we have Indy.
Hi.
As Rex, we have James laying on his floor. And we have Leash as Roosh.
Hi! I'm not broken. He is.
Yeah. In our last session, the group returned home to Smallville, had managed to discuss with the council what the next steps would be. Heading back to their home, Roosh discovered that Zaz had been hiding back home all this time after being taken away by a not a monodrone, what was it called?
A big mechanical bad guy that was too big for us to hit.
Yes, a very... Hang on, I've got it listed here. 1 second. It's going to be annoying me if I cannot remember what it's called. A Marut. So, you managed to discover that Zaz had been waiting for you all and had finished construction on the Orrery of the Wanderer. He had also managed to make contact with Indy, who he saved from a plummeting death, and she had been researching the other aspects of the Cube of Time, and had located a few of the locations throughout the past where the cube had been located. One of them being known as the place where horror began. And through her research, she gathered that this was the Tomb of Horrors as it was being constructed. A chunk of the cube was being used there. So, once all of the group had gathered up their bits and pieces, going shopping, and also being followed by a very strange character known as Nick Knack, who decided to join them on their adventure. They all gathered up their bits and pieces, returned to Roosh and Zaz's home, and were teleported back in time to the Tomb of Horrors, I should say, work in progress, where they all find themselves except for Nissa, who has not appeared with you. But to recap where you all find yourselves, you see a large hillside with dwarves with chisels and hammers carving out large sections of the rock, and looks like it's like a massive excavation is underway. There are stones being taken out of tunnels. There are people doing very fine artwork all throughout, and there's even a couple of dwarves working on what looks like a giant stone bulldozer. And you are all standing off on the distance, looking down upon this construction work.
I guess Nissa got lost in translation. Again. Alright, this is a predicament. How am I supposed to convince these dwarves that I am a friend when I am surrounded by goblins?
Nick,
Simple.
Nick, do you have anything to say about that?
Goblins.
Should offer them. I have.
Yeah, speak louder, please.
You could offer them something. I have many items
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Don't give them anything. We need to take it from them, right?
No. It's not how.
But if I don't take it, how can I not get the shiny things from it?
They do have a rock that we have to get. Or a piece of a puzzle. But I don't know that the dwarves necessarily have it. I think someone inside has it. Kazar says it was turning the dwarves to stone. Oh, well, I guess we just walk up and say hello and then see how they react, right?
Yes.
If they're like any other dwarf, they're probably over angry.
Well, we'll try speaking in dwarvish to them and see how they go. You there, Tim?
I am.
Can we see what type of dwarves they are?
From this distance, no, but they all appear to be wearing armored helmets, painted yellow.
Does that mean anything to me?
You know that generally when people are constructing things, they tend to wear hard hats.
Right. Okay. They're more concerned about falling rocks than falling swords. Good to know.
Yes, this looks like a very hard at work crew.
I guess I'll march up to the nearest one and ask to see his supervisor.
Okay. So you walk on down. Everyone else follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll follow from behind.
Alright. So you all make your way down and oh, look out, knickknacks flipping over. And you approach one of these stone workers. They're just chiseling away. They're not even paying any attention to you. It's like, come on, man! So, Jerry, what are you doing? No, put your hammer. It's just like they're shouting, and they're all criticizing each other, but they're working very hardly at it.
I will ask them in Dwarvish, excuse me, gentlemen, can you point me in the direction of the supervisor?
Yeah. Turn right. Find the office. It's the what's it called? The architect. His office is a little bit down there to the right, to the left.
Thank you very much. Fine work you're doing here, lads. Keep it up.
Righto.
Let's march on in.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you remember to put a way out in.
All right. So you all march on through, and make your way to this area here. In here, you see a man standing at a desk, a human, who is leaning over what looks like a large amount of blueprints and just sort of scratching his head, going. And you hear the tail end. It's like, oh, Sirac's going to be very upset about this.
What will... Can I ask what Sirix will be upset?
So what do you say?
Well, I just said, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you. Is there anything I can help you with?
Say, no. But can I help you? You're not part of the crew. What is it that I can help you with?
Well,
Are you here delivering something? Do I need to sign a form?
I am a merchant, so if there's anything you need, I can offer my services.
Look, honestly, at this stage, I'm not exactly sure how he expects us to finish this thing. We have 2 weeks. We've got a demon having his essence being sucked out by a ceremony in order to create a sphere of annihilation. We have an entire temple being defiled and desecrated in order to create the stones to build the extra part of it. And we also have this entire secret area with the mummification works. This is just, and all I have are dwarves and slaves, and this is just absolutely unacceptable. But he's a lich, and he said he would suck my soul out if I didn't finish. So,
But what's that? I'm just pointing at the table.
Yes. These are the plans.
What are they?
They are the instructions for how to build the thing.
Doesn't sound hard then.
Complicated, not hard, and time-consuming, apparently.
Problem is he's using dwarves.
Are you volunteering?
No.
Then I would stop talking.
What are we here for?
Yes, your goblin makes a good point. What are you here for? I'm very, very busy.
We're here for a puzzle piece.
A puzzle piece.
A puzzle piece.
You're here for a puzzle piece. Do I look like a game shop? Do I look like I sell puzzles?
This is a puzzle piece that is magical, and it is going to help us stop this world from crashing into the sun. And
Lady-
my sources tell me it's inside of your construction thingy.
He puts his hands, like he sort of crosses his arms and he stares at you and tilts his head. And he just goes, "Follow me." And he walks out towards you and he takes you up to an overlook, similar to where you guys had actually landed.
We'll follow him.
Yeah. Okay. Do you see what's being built here?
Wow, your dwarves are doing some very fine stonework.
Thank you. This is what is known as the Tomb of Horrors. It's been constructed, or should I say, it has been commissioned by a very, 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 very nasty tiefling. His name is Asirak, and he does not like delays. I do not have time to deal with trivial matters like puzzle pieces. Unless you are here to work, or you have supplies for me, I do not have time for any of this. So please, here's the hill, there's the direction, goodbye. And he walks away.
I thought we had plenty of time.
Did he just point us into the tomb or away from the tomb?
Away from the, you pointed at the hills away, so he basically tell you to get out.
I might have some spells he'd be interested in.
Yeah, he's not listening, he's just walking back down the hill.
I'm gonna yell out, "Excuse me."
What?
As I said, we are merchants.
No,
So
I'm not a merchant.
shut up. And we interest you in some spells to make you work, make your men work faster and better.
Like?
Let me look at it.
I can quietly.
I do have many spells of healing. And let me see the inventory.
No.
And
One of them.
let me put it this way. Do you think you are going to complete your work in time for this tiefling?
Up with all these delays?
So you might need to renegotiate with this tiefling?
No.
I mean, of course, the other alternative is we don't get this puzzle piece, and his project goes into the sun anyway and is destroyed before your 2-week turnaround. So, what's the big deal? We're all dead.
I believe the tiefling will listen to us, and that we will give, and if you could give us our puzzle piece, you will also have more time. And if not, we can take out the tiefling.
And he just sort of looks at you and just goes,
We are very determined to get this puzzle piece. We are.
We choose to
Absolutely.
live.
Yes.
well, if you're wanting to try and negotiate with a Sirak, you have obviously chosen death, and you are insane. Maybe try the Temple of Moloch. He seems a much more calm person to deal with.
Yeah, but the time wizard said we had to be here.
He's not listening. He's just walking back, and he's actually instructed two of the dwarves, and they're now guarding his door.
Hmm. He was very unreasonable.
He was, wasn't he?
So it sounds like we might need to go to the tiefling to be able to do our thing, get our piece. Not so much.
Do you know what a lich is?
Yes.
What's a lick?
I don't think I've come across one before. They're not one of my clients.
Have you come across like skeletons or zombies before, or ghosts?
Absolutely. I used to be an adventurer.
So a lich is like one of those, but super, super strong. They can cast magic spells. That's kind of like their main shtick. But they also make more undead. And if this architect dude is this terrified of this lich, it's not something to be like, I will just go talk to him. It's kind of more like, if we're going to talk to him, we should have an escape plan planned out.
You didn't say we couldn't look around.
That's right, he didn't.
You just told us not to leave him alone. I mean, yeah.
We could just, have a look around and accidentally find the front entrance and go in. And, I'm guessing that this... why is my screen black? That's
know.
gone to sleep. It went to sleep and I woke it up.
Oh.
I'm guessing that this place... What did the guy call it?
Jim of more horrors.
No, that was the temple of something else.
Ah,
Horrors, I think?
Madame Horrors.
I
What?
don't think this place is supposed to be a place for, like, happy times.
Can't say I remember the last happy time.
Do you remember the traps in the Dwarven? Where we got the weapons from?
Yeah.
I bet this place is worse.
Well, I bet you it's a great opportunity. They say the riskier the road, the greater the profit.
And I'll turn around and look at them and be like, yes, they do say that. Shall we find the front entrance? And like, sideways glance.
Thoughts, Whelm?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but they're certainly doing some good work in here. I wouldn't mind checking out the masonry, quite frankly.
Looks about as shoddy as the last dwarf place I went to.
Now.
Let's go and praise these dwarven stone carvers.
Oh, praise with an axe!
I'm
When
not an
we-
axe, I'm a sword.
I wasn't talking about you.
What, you have another weapon?
We're not chopping the stonework down. Because otherwise we'll get trapped and we won't be able to get out.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Besides,
Maybe these dwarves are smarter and actually built an exit.
if what the architect said is true, and there's people inside sucking the soul of a demon out to form of a sphere of annihilation, I think he said. That means there's gonna be people who won't want us there, who will probably try and attack us, plus also a demon.
Well, whatever happens.
So,
I'll
I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of chopping inside. Alright, let's go.
Alright. So you make your way further down this way. As you approach these dwarves that are working on this device, you see they're just arguing. He's like, Terrence, just listen to me. this thing is actually magical. It doesn't need an axle. It's like, well, how's it supposed to turn without an axle? So it's called magic, Terrence. Just chisel the circles, make it look nasty, make it look heavy, make sure it is heavy, and when they are finished, they will enchant it, and it will be ready to run over people. So,
Ooh, that sounds intimidating.
This guy here turns around and says, I kind of think it's a bit excessive. I mean, we're looking over the plans, and this is quite frankly what I would call a fuck you trap. So, I mean, I built a lot of temples in my time, and there's always a way to escape. But if you go into the room opposite to where this is in, it just runs you over. Like, it seals you in magically, and then just keeps driving over you until you're turned into dust. It's not very fair.
So what you're telling me is that dwarves still haven't figured out how to make exits?
I don't think
And
this
these
is
two guys are like, what the fuck did you just say?
I don't think this is a dwarf's fault. Remember, they're building this for someone else. They have instructions from someone else.
Oh. So this tiefling's stupid.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and the dwarf just sort of looks at his friend and goes, I think you'll be dead by day out. I won't waste my time. And he steps back.
All right. Terrence, could you point us in the direction of the front door, please?
Yeah, other side of this thing.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Luck with your circles.
Tick, 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 tick.
And we'll wander around to the front door.
Alright, so you get to this point here, you see more dwarves in the gap. And as soon as you approach this area here, you see a massive corridor. I will describe, because I have box text. Box text? Block text. This broad tunnel is currently being shaped into the tomb's elaborate entryway. It's an active site featuring a number of artisans working by lantern light to plaster the walls and paint them with bright, colourful murals. Other artisans are covering the floor with elaborate mosaic featuring a distinct winding path of red tiles, some of which cross over a series of pits. You see one of the pits immediately is has a wooden board across it to allow people to step over into a doorway heading to the right. And then way at the very end, you see this demon chained to the wall with what looks like energy being sucked out of its interior and into the wall. All of the artisans appear to be humans, or what you would describe a human, but you have never seen humans before.
They're big dwarves.
Big skinny dwarves. Yeah,
Big skinny dwarves.
With fairer faces and less hair.
pretty much. Yeah.
So baby skinny tall dwarves.
Sure.
Alright, well. Are the pits, like, clearly marked out so one doesn't fall into them by accident?
Yeah, well, they're fully open, so they're avoiding them, and a few people are tiling the ground, leading up to them, and you actually see just here are actually a series of tiles that look like they would fit over those pits.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, so we're going to be very polite, and we're going to excuse ourselves, and we're going to walk past them, okay?
And I will start making my way down the corridor saying, excuse me, pardon me, as I wiggle my way through all the artisans.
Sure. So as you walk past, they're actually not even paying any attention to you. They look like they're feverishly working, trying to
I get to
finish work.
I get to the first one and I'm like, hey, what are you?
He doesn't even acknowledge you. He's too busy painting. You see, he's actually got like a very, very fine brush, and so they've been working on the murals all over this wall.
Concentrating.
Yes, exactly.
I poke him in the butt. Because that's about as high as I can probably reach.
He turns around and looks at you and says, "Can I help you?"
Hey, what are you?
I'm busy. And he goes back
Are
to
you
painting.
like a tall, skinny baby dwarf?
He looks at you, Rouge, and say, "Control your pet."
I'm sorry, they don't have your kind where we're from, so it's unusual.
Again, he ignores you.
Come on, let's go.
He's rude.
He said he was busy, actually.
Oh,
Let's take that first right.
I'm busy.
Okie dokie. So you
Nice to
the
meet you,
first right. You go around the corner, being very careful as you cross. As you do, the man here, he says to you, say, where are you heading?
Good question. I'm not exactly sure the way to the puzzle piece. Could you tell me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, above your pay grade then. That's alright. I will just keep walking until I find the supervisor.
Okay. Fair enough. Sure. And he sort of like raises his eyebrow at you and then looks at the other two or the other three, I should say, as they go past. Is like, not my problem.
As we walk past, I'm like, bye, busy. Because they are all now
Busy.
Yeah. Very accurate.
They did not introduce their species appropriately.
So they have the species of busy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not wrong. Humans are incredibly busy.
Yes. Okay. So you approach a door. This section of wall has not yet been plastered or painted over.
Were you reading a description that I didn't catch?
No, just that was it. Literally, that was it.
So I guess I'll push on it
Okay.
if it doesn't have a handle.
Yeah, you push, and the stone door slides open. Revealing another small area. Oh, hang on, there's a bit more to show. Alright. Section is this section 8. Okay. This workspace is used by a number of human sculptors that are creating objects. When you first enter the area, you see just men just again chiseling at the walls and creating sculptures and murals. And in the corner here is a Grillion, a giant four-armed gorilla. It's just sort of sitting in the corner, just eyeing at them. And it looks at you and says,
I will pause and have a quick glance around the room. Are there any other exits to this room?
not immediately from where you're standing. No.
Excuse me, gentlemen, could you please point me in the direction of the supervisor?
This guy leans out and he just points his shoulder at the gorilla. Over his shoulder at the gorilla.
Does it have words?
No, but if you stop working, it's going to kill us.
Okay. Is there a way out of your room aside from this doorway?
There's a couple of doors beside us here. This is a bit of a maze area, but I wouldn't advise coming in here if you don't want to die.
I'd be more concerned for your own safety. Thank you. We might take the demon route then.
Okay.
Back up, guys. We're going back across the pit, not towards the big thing.
What did the busy say?
The busy said there wasn't really a way out that wasn't confusing from that end. Have you heard of a thing called a maze? Basically, it's like a bunch of rooms that don't make any sense, but they're all connected to each other, and you get stuck down there, and you get lost.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
It's called a trap.
That's not a trap. That's just stupid.
I mean, it's a trap if you're stupid and you don't know how the way out, and you run out of food, and you run out of water, and you run out of things to kill for food and water. Yeah, then you're dead. So let's back up. I will go talk to the people who are sucking the soul out of the demon. Because that sounds less terrifying than attacking a four-armed gorilla.
I mean, you could think of worse things to do.
Let's try not to think of worse things to do, because that might happen, and I don't really want to deal with the worst things right now.
Knick-Knack, do you have anything to add to the situation, or are you just following the group?
I'm following. I'm thinking about the disguises I could use.
Okay. So you make your way down, stepping, zigzagging around the pits, making sure not to fall in.
Yeah.
And as you get towards the end here, you see this is definitely a Baylor, if you would be familiar with them, being a cleric. And this thing is, it's like tied to the wall. It doesn't have its whip or its sword that they are commonly seen with, and its essence is essentially being sucked out of itself. And now that you're close to it, you actually see a giant head with a mouth, and all the energy is being drawn into the mouth.
That looks unpleasant.
And
I'm not a fan of demons, but that just looks like torture.
this human pipes up and he goes, "Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, that's Sirac's dad. He had some issues, and so decided to use him to power a portal.
Man,
Is there something I can help you with?"
I'm looking for the supervisor.
He's actually out the front.
Ah, is there another one aside from him? Because he was a jerk and wouldn't talk to us.
No, not really.
No? Okay.
Are you
Someone
supposed
said something about a tiefling who couldn't design things.
That's his dad, apparently. And I point at the demon.
And while you're standing here, another human crawls out of this pit here, and he goes, "Give us a hand, will you?"
Who? Me?
Or just to anyone.
I reach down and pick him up. Just like yoink.
It's like, put me
On the
down,
ground.
please.
Oh,
Not in the hole, on the
got
ground.
it. Oh, okay. No.
Just
Yeah.
gently.
Thank you. And he walks over to
You're welcome, busy.
the other members of the group, and what he has is like a jar, and all the other people have like their different pigments, and he actually appears to be topping up their pigments.
Oh, yeah. So, we heard a rumor from another temple that there is an artifact in this one that has started turning people to stone. You guys, the builders, not the traps. It's not part of a trap. It's just malfunctioning, and so we've been sent to retrieve it. But the supervisor was not at all helpful because we weren't going to be helping with his timeline, and so here we are trying to find it ourselves.
And this guy here, like they all sort of, when you say that, they all sort of quiet down. They're like, "Oh, geez." But one of them comes up to you and goes, "Sorry, are you talking about the artifact that is turning people to stone?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to, what is it called? Secure it and remove it safely from the premises so that it harms no one else.
Okay. All right. Down the pit there, through the tunnel. There's another tunnel that will lead you to another hallway with a group of other people. You'll need to find another tunnel, and that one will lead you to the worship area. That's where they've been luring in the cultists and sacrificing them to create the temple. This is quite literally a temple built on the backs of his worshippers. Hey, we're all here against our will. We don't want any trouble, but if you can help us out at all, that'd be great. And he's sort of looking around, making sure he's not being overheard by anyone else.
I see. Are the dwarves out the front too?
I can't speak for them, but all of us, we were all taken from Waterdeep.
What's a water deep?
Shh. City.
That's like a really.
Do that.
Is that like a really?
Do that. Quiet.
Is that like a really deep water?
And he sort of tilts his head and goes, sure, okay.
I will nod knowingly. Unknowingly.
Very well. We will proceed with caution and hopefully return shortly with trouble. Pretend you can see us then.
See who?
Alright, guys, down the hole. Watch your step. I'm sure there's a ladder.
There isn't.
How deep is said hole?
It's about 3 to 4 feet deep. It's not very.
Oh, that's alright. It's only as tall as me.
Pretty much.
Here we go.
Bye, busy.
So you jump into the hole, and you see a tunnel that leads off in a S shape.
Let us follow this tunnel.
Alright.
I will, I think everyone in this party is currently...
Dark visioned, I believe you are correct. Knick-knack, any comments or activities?
Quite tall.
No, I'm just standing beside. My Knack is busy creating like a potion.
Okay. So you
Um,
reach. Sorry,
How tall is Knack?
He's as tall as the humans would be. So he's now quite depthfully actually ducked down, and is actually making really good speed through the tunnel. You're actually quite surprised. You'd imagine that a creature of his size would have to go on all floors, but as he descends into the tunnel, he actually looks like he glides like a snake through the tunnel.
If you look closely, you can see 2 sets of feet appearing through
Alright. We'll walk until we find the end of the tunnel and then poke our heads out and have a look.
Okay, so you reach very quickly the end of the tunnel. What you find is what appears to be a treasury. You actually look around and you see there's like a whole bunch of tools and equipment. Lots of like gold leafing, like sheets of gold, which looks like they would be used to create different areas of the tomb. A whole bunch of silver and copper as well as 3 large chests in the center of the room.
Don't touch
I will-
anything. It's probably cursed.
Yes, one chest is gold, one of them is silver, and the other is oak.
If all of the other busies are coming to and fro through this room and aren't touching it, there's probably a good reason for it.
Because they're stupid. It's shiny.
It is shiny, but our lives are worth more than shiny.
Ah.
Let's not touch anything. We have to come back this way anyway.
Okay, we'll get it on the way out.
Let's progress through this room as quickly as possible.
Okay. So you step into the room, and there doesn't appear to be... Oh, hang on, I've lost knick-knack. Doesn't appear to be a way out of the room. However, directly in front of you is a small passageway that leads forward to a door. And beyond the door, you hear the sounds of moaning.
Do you hear that moaning?
Yeah.
I think you should check that out.
He said go through the tunnel, find another hole, and get through that tunnel. Alright, let's open this door.
Why does that sound like a... He didn't say the busy said to do the tunnel.
Can you see a tunnel?
Not yet, but you told me not to touch things.
Yeah, but I also thought a tunnel would be obvious because they'll be using it. But he also said we had to go find a place where they were hurting other people, so maybe that's through there?
I would like to see whether or not I am less blind than a dwarf.
Okay.
Being a goblin and being in caves and stuff.
Dwarves are too. Humans are what you're thinking of, I think.
Either way, you're all.
Hey,
Um,
I'm a halfling. Thank you very much.
yeah, same difference.
He doesn't ask for perception check, so I haven't rolled yet.
Basically,
Basically, what?
I'm gonna look for myself. I want to see whether Roosh is as blind as I think she is, and have a look to see if there are actually any like holes or what I would consider to be like a hidden way through.
Sure.
Would you like perception or investigation?
If you're investigating by touching the walls, investigating. If you're just looking around, perception.
Let's have a look. She told me not to touch.
She did.
19.
19.
Oh, look, to be honest, if I touch something, I'd probably get a bonk on the head anyway, so... Try my luck another time.
You're assuming I can hit you.
All right, so you're 19. You're sort of sitting there. And then you just go. You feel cold and you feel wind coming from the wall behind you.
What?
You smell that? No, there's nothing there. It's fine.
Should I do a perception?
You can if
What?
you like.
Really? And then I take out like a small hand axe and I'm like, ting, ting, ting.
What is it? Oh, so 17, 18, 19.
On the wall behind you.
21.
21.
Why are you hitting the wall?
You again, you notice the same thing that Rex noticed, the wind, but also when he starts hacking at the wall with his axe, you actually hear what sounds like an echo, hollow sound.
Oh, I hear like an echo sound over there.
You obviously haven't spent enough time in caves. There's a breeze.
Yeah, maybe we should check it out.
I push on the wall.
You push on the wall and nothing happens.
I push on the wall vigorously.
Okay. Make a strength
And
check.
by that I mean I put both hands against it.
Yeah.
And
Give me-
start to push, even if it even if my feet just slide on the spot, I just keep pushing.
Alright, give me strength.
Straight strength.
I will have a look for a button or a lever.
6.
6.
Oh,
So,
Exactly what I'm going for too.
no, the wall does not budge.
Can I look for a button or a lever, please?
You may.
I will probably be using my fingers on the wall, so I will
Okay.
use investigate.
Investigation. Go for it.
It's a 9.
9. Unfortunately, you do not see an obvious. Whoa! What the hell was that?
So in D&D Beyond, I've got the health potion dice, and that was the sound of it going away.
Right. Okay. It sounded like something had spilt. So,
Well, can you see something here that I'm missing?
what's Whelm's intelligence? That's actually a good question.
There's got to be some sort of hinge or pressure point that one can push that would just pop the door open, right?
Oh, you'd expect so. You could maybe try knocking on it.
Well, Rex did already with his axe. Or do you mean like with your fist and like do a proper knock?
Yeah, actually knock on the door. Yeah. Here. Okay. Well, that didn't work. That was an idea. It didn't work, though.
Blackface has got an intelligence of 17. God, this must be frustrating to him.
So what's Whelm's intelligence?
Well. $15.
15. Alright.
Wisdom of 12, charisma of 15. It has hearing and dark vision out to a range of 120 feet.
Alright. So, well, the knocking didn't work. Maybe knock a bit heavier with me.
Better than the little hammer. We don't really want to break the tomb, do we? I will use Whelm to knock on the door.
Okay. You hear a voice coming from the far end. Like, it was like very muffled. It was like, "Ugh." And you hear, and the hinge of the door actually flips upwards, nearly taking your head off there, Rex.
Oh, as in into the room.
Yes, it actually it opens outwards.
Oh, okay. I'd probably be like half holding onto it as it goes up.
Yeah,
too,
so
and then
you
just-
get lifted. Yeah, so you get lifted up, and standing on the opposite side, you see another human. Is that you making all that noise?
Yeah, sorry, the little knock didn't work, so I had to use the big knock.
Yeah, you don't. When you get in here, you go out that way. You don't come in this way.
But this was the way the guy in the other tunnel told us to go. We have to get to the sacrificial room real quick.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, your funeral. Follow me.
And follow.
But the save ships.
All right. It leads you into this room.
Question.
Hmm.
Is the treasure in that room, like, cursed or anything dangerous in any way, or is it just sitting there to tempt people?
Well, no, they're the supplies that they're using to build the temple. In the chests have got curses on them. They're part of the traps. Don't open them. But no, everything else in that room. That's all part of the. Yeah, you didn't set the man free, did you?
No.
Okay. Good.
No, she told me didn't touch nothing.
Yeah, very very good. Anyway, if you're
What
wanting
did the man do?
oh, nothing. They're using his blood because his blood makes magical ink. His name's Nalzor.
That doesn't seem very nice.
Have you never used like?
He just looks at you like, no crap.
Are you one of the cultist people, or are you just here because you have to be here and you were told to be here?
I'm here because I have to be, and quite frankly, I also don't want to die. So, if you wouldn't mind, and he just points you down. He follows this way. He points to a tunnel, and he said, "Here, take this tunnel. It loops back around. It goes under this tunnel, and it'll take you straight to the temple entrance."
Thank you.
Whoop, what have I done? Curses. Revealed something I shouldn't have. Never mind. You see down the far end another one of those four-armed gorillas. He sort of he begins to slowly make his way towards the group.
I will stride with purpose towards him.
Okay.
Are we going in the tunnel?
Is that... I thought where the tunnel was
No,
behind
the tunnel's right here.
Right. Stride with purpose towards him and then stop the entrance of the tunnel and usher the other two through.
Okay, so you do that, and everyone into the tunnel. He looks at you.
And then I'll go into the tunnel too.
Yeah,
Like, tip my hat and go into the tunnel?
okay. He just goes, "Arr!" and just starts growling, but then it looks like it turns away. Alright. So you all follow the tunnel.
Which
Doing it.
currently is...
I walk at normal pace and everyone can't keep up.
Shut up.
So
What's your face?
Like 40 feet.
the tunnel leads down, curving around, and doubles back on itself, zigzags, and then as you are coming into the end of the tunnel, you hear chanting coming from the very far end.
Alright, this sounds like the right spot. Rex, make sure you stop at the exit. Stop at the end so we can have a look before we run.
Well,
I want to put a blessing on you before you go in.
okay. But I think Black Razor wants to go in rather fast.
Then maybe we should stop here so I can do the blessing now. I'm going to cast Bless on us all, I think is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because if we're going to have to make Constitution saving throws against being turned into stone, I would like a D4 to that, please.
Very wise, very wise.
So I would like to do that literally as close to the entrance.
Right, yeah.
Of
So you stick your head around the corner and you see that this is the exit point. So if you duck back here,
Yeah. It's an action to cast, so it won't take long. I just gotta throw some water on people.
Yep.
And then we can continue. I don't
know that I have platinum rings, so I can't do that one. And casting at a higher level only gives me more people, and I don't really care for that, so meh.
Fair enough.
Alright. Give us the room description, Mr. GM.
Rightio. So all gather up at the entrance here.
I'd like to zoom in on that.
The chanting heard throughout the tomb originates in this chapel, whose pews are filled with more than 24 worshippers, and oddly with two large chunks of rough black stone. So it's actually rough black stone as well as the worshippers. The chapel appears to be dedicated to Vecna, decorated with artwork and symbols in honor of the god's evil secrets. The worshippers, all humanoid, appear exhausted as they continue their chant. As you watch, one of them collapses and is suddenly horrifyingly petrified into another chunk of black stone.
Uh-huh.
At the far end of the temple, a handsome priest stands behind the altar that glows opalescent blue. The priest is missing his left eye and hand, but has a second set of arms grafted to his body. All three of his arms gesture as if directing the worshippers like a conductor. 2 Grillians flank him, each of them also missing an eye and a hand. The priest smiles as he notices you and gestures for you to enter the temple and take a seat, and the chanting fills your mind with the desire to obey.
This is where I cast Death Ward on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Okay.
As a last-ditch effort to not die. And we don't really want to go in and sit down. We want to, I guess, walk up to the front and knock the thing off the altar. Probably. Right. Does that sound about right, Rex?
Knock him off the altar.
Go for it. These are the bad guys. You can chop all of them.
You mean it?
I mean it.
Black Razor!
Yeah!
Get ready, Knick Knack. We are chopping.
Ah!
Roll for initiative, everybody.
So the one problem with having Rex on like a trigger is when one can shoot, there's no backsies. So
100% correct.
I was kind of sitting on the edge of, are these all bad guys, or are these like humans that have been enslaved and are forced to be in this room?
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna stop the priest from, instead of sacrificing their souls, turning them against us?
Yeah.
We'd be outnumbered then. Hugely outnumbered, so they're better off dead.
Yeah.
And they're gonna end up dead one way or another. If we die, they die.
True. Alright, so, Rex, you're up.
Yep, so I step in. The first square there.
You might have to move us.
Yeah,
Tim.
sorry, I'm not going to be able to move myself.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There you go.
Except our hands in the way.
Am I the green one or am I the...
No, you're the black one. The green one's your goblin companion.
Oh, my goblin companion!
Oh, I didn't realize we still had one.
Yeah. That's not going to be good for him.
I thought you...
Alright.
I thought he was dead.
He killed one of them and then another one showed up.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to attempt to swing at...
We haven't rolled initiative for him.
That one.
It's essentially a like a familiar for Rex that acts on his initiative.
So 15 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
For 15 points of damage.
That's one very dead cultist. You get 9
Okay.
hit points for
What?
the
Nine.
soul.
9?
9. You get 9 for the soul consumption.
This.
These are souls denied to. What'd you say, Aceract?
Sirak, yeah.
Aceract.
Alright. I step forward up the side of
sorry.
the room.
Well, sorry. Sirak's the guy commissioning the temple. This is a temple to Vecna.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so if that guy's dead, I move up the side even further,
Mm-hmm.
and I swing the next one
Go for it.
for a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 16 points of damage.
Yep, that's another dead cultist.
For another 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I...
Well, remember your temporary hit points don't stack.
Yeah,
so...
yeah. Then I move further up the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, go next one.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it's... I vaguely remember it being a bonus action or something, because I've killed the thing.
Yeah, you get a bonus attack, yeah.
Yep, so that's right, Great Weapon Master Attack. So on the next one,
Mhm.
I will swing at that one for... Ooh, that's a 19. Do I have
Critical hits on a 19.
Do I have hits on a 19 yet? I don't think I do. I think that was the next level. So 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Followed by 14 points of damage.
Yeah, so you and Black, yeah. So you hear Rex go ah, then you hear Black Rose go yum 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 yum. So as you cut down 3 cultists at the knees, running past them.
Yeah.
Knick-Knack, you've just seen.
And sorry,
Oh yeah, continue.
I would then like to action surge
Oh shit. Okay.
and take 2 more steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be 10, 15. Oh, that's only 20 feet. Plenty of movement.
Yeah. You're on fire. Yeah.
So I will swing at this one
Yeah.
for 20 to hit.
Yep.
And oh, that's only 9 points of damage.
Well, it kills him still. But he only has 9 hit points. So.
That was 2-1 for the dice, so I would re-roll anyway. And then I take 2 more steps forward.
Well, you only need to take 1 because he takes up 4 squares. So.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely attacking him.
Okay, go for it.
That is 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that hits. Yep, definitely.
Followed by 13 points of magical slashing.
Ah, he's still up.
Followed by a Fury of the Small.
Okay.
Because he is very big.
For an extra 8 points of damage.
Alright. So what did you do? 9, 18, 27, 36.
And by the way, because you're blessed, you get to add a d4 to all your attack rolls.
Okay, let me roll a d4 then. Oh, no, wait, that's to attack rolls.
Attack
Yeah,
rolls,
not to the
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
I'll need that. You're fine.
Alright.
Alright, so now that you've entered into the room though, so you've got, because you're in your blind rage thing, aren't you?
I am currently raging.
Okay. So I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Plus the d4. Because you're blessed.
So what's this against?
Wisdom save.
Petrification? No.
You don't know.
Is
It's a
this
save.
something like what is it against? I know it's a wisdom save.
He gets benefits from, like, charms or something?
No,
Yeah.
I'm double checking.
It will be a charmed effect if you fail.
I don't think anything's against charm.
I've got advantage against frightened.
You get actually maybe it's under my saves. No, I don't think I have anything against that. I'll do a wisdom save anyway.
Mhm.
That is an 11
Plus a d4.
plus a d4, which looks like that one. So total of 13.
13.
All right. So you finish doing your ah, and then the priest, like continuing his what's the word I'm looking for? His conduction of the group. He looks at you and gives you the side eye, and then like waves his hand as if like bringing up a crescendo, and directs you to the chair, and you are forced to sit in the chair, and he says, "Sing." That is the end of your turn. Nick, it's up to you.
I'm gonna take aim at that priest.
Okay.
So, would I hit one of the cultists, or do I need to move?
He'll get cut. Oh no, he's actually raised up, so no, you got perfect line of sight to him. You can see him from where you are.
All right, I might, if anything, stand back because I got a 30. And then I'll go back as far as I can, and I'll shoot at him.
So what are you doing?
I'm probably, if I can, it's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, you see, you've got the range. No worries. So you can get him from the doorway if that's where you want to stay.
Yeah, that's where I want to stay,
Okay.
and I want to what should I do?
Oh no, I do have improved critical.
You do?
I rolled I got 16 on one of my hits.
16 to attack.
It was a cultist.
That was
you know.
cultist. That's so disappointing.
16 hits. Yes.
Yes. So that damage for that is an 8 piercing.
8 piercing. Okay, cool. So the
And then I'll
bolts.
just roll it. Okay, I rolled really high, so this is definitely hitting.
So I'm gonna take some damage.
So I've got 7 piercing on this one.
7 piercing on that one. No worries.
This black crazy bit.
And do I have a bonus? Can I shoot again for my bonus action?
Yes, because you crossbow master, you've got 2 crossbows, so you can get 2 attacks plus your 3rd attack.
Advantage on saving throws.
Against charm.
Alright, I will do another attack.
This is a black razor.
Alright, roll again.
So this one hit again. Pretty hard not to hit.
Mhm.
And another 8 piercing.
No
Oh, wait. No, I can't be charmed or frightened. While
Because
I hold Black Razor, you are aware of the presence of tiny or large creatures within 60 feet that aren't constructs or undead. You also can't be charmed or frightened.
Cool. There you go. Then you're good.
And I want to like hide under the door if I have another.
Because I didn't really want you to be charmed.
Well, there's no door. It's actually just a tunnel entrance. So you can attempt to squeeze back past everyone else if you wish to do that.
Well,
I wish to be behind everyone else.
All right. So you see Nick Nack move forward, and you see 3 crossbows come out of the cloak and go. Pew, pew, pew. All 3 of them hit into the priest, and then you see what appears to be Nick Nack break in 2 and slide back around behind you, and then stand back up straight.
roll my eyes and step forward.
You're up, Rush.
Alright. Put me in front of the little goblin.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I would like the Gorillion, please, to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw for the mighty brilliant.
Yeah. Solve them.
10.
That is not enough. He can have 10 radiant damage from my Sacred Flame. And I am...
So that you got diarrhea with your dice.
Yeah. I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon next to the priest.
Alright. So we'll use
Let's
this.
cast that at 3rd level.
Cool. So it's D3 will be your spiritual weapon.
Okay. And I will make a melee spell attack against said creature
Go for it.
for a 16.
That will hit.
10 spiritual weapon damage.
Right. That's
Melee
force,
spell.
is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's the icon. The damage.
Cool.
Hang on. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, 1d8 for every 2 slots. What did I roll?
I don't know.
Oh, every 2 slots above 2nd. Ugh. So I'm casting it at 3rd level gives me nothing.
That's about right.
Right. And that will end my turn.
Okay. They're still very surprised about what happened because they weren't expecting anyone to come in and try and kick their asses. So, Rex, back to you. Oh, hang on, that was the surprise round. Now, no, that was it. It's done. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're back into the regular.
There is a bigger whelm a bigger whelm? A second whelm.
A second.
Next to the
Yes.
priest.
Very good. All right. So the priest, he is going to take the skies. He's going to fly up above everyone in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to fly all the way over to you, because it's reach.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom. Plus a d4. 21.
You're fine. He looks down at you and just says,
Laugh at his face.
looks at you and goes, "Please, there's no need for this. Join our ceremony." And so his eyes flash with flame, or his eye flashes with flame, I should say. Doesn't appear to work here, so he looks rather annoyed.
You can't pass me that puzzle piece and I won't have to kill you.
Rex, your turn.
Big thing. Be hit.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Stupid. Sorry, D&D Beyond means stupid on the phone. Won't close the won't close the equipment menu that was opened. So I'm just waiting for it to refresh, and then I will stab him.
Very good.
Oh, you know what I can do? I can mute this site so you won't get the dice noises anymore. That would be helpful.
That would be very helpful, yes. So that you got horrible diarrhea happening.
Diceria?
Diarrhea, yes.
I thought it sounded like bubbles popping, but sure.
Yeah.
my D&D Beyond is
Being disagreeable.
not functioning. Yeah, maybe I will try opening the app and see if that works.
Nope.
That opens up easily enough. So, actions. We are going to stab this thing in front of me.
Go for it.
And for shits and giggles, let's make this one a great weapon strike.
Okay.
So minus 5, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Wonderful. So damage is. Sorry, hang on. I gotta replace. So 6 plus 7 is 13, and I need to reroll that one. 13, 14, 15 plus 10 is 25 points of damage.
25. He is still up.
In that case, I do the same again.
Okay.
For 20 more to hit.
20 hits.
It was 20, 22.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. That's 29 points of damage.
All right. So you basically start swinging at this thing. You hack its legs off. You hack its arms. Just bisect this entire creature into its components, and it falls apart, dead for you.
That's what I like to hear. How many hit points did it have?
It doesn't matter because they don't stack. So you're stuck at 9.
No, but the greater one usually
No,
applies.
because it adds. You absorb it, so you still got 9. Until you get to 0, then you can get more.
I thought if you had. DM's rule.
And is that the case? I didn't think. I thought it was just if you had it, you didn't get more.
No.
I thought that if you received a greater amount of hit points, you reverted to that.
Sure, let's go with that.
You
Yeah.
can add 9 and 12,
No, you can't. You can never add them together. But I
but
think it's
12
usually-
is greater than 9, so you would increase to 12.
Sure, let's go with that. Cool. So you got 59.
The other guy's still flying, isn't he?
Here.
Well, I'm gonna go over to the other big thing because that looks fun. So I'm just gonna sprint over to the other one.
10, 15,
Check, check.
25, 30, 35, 40. Look at that.
And I've used 2 attacks, so I'll use my bonus attack.
Yep.
Great Weapon Master again.
Uh-huh.
And that one's an 8.
An X. So no, you failed to hit it.
Well, even 8 with a plus tops of 4. I don't think a
Could be
12's gonna.
12.
I don't think a 12's
No,
gonna
12 will not hit it.
So it's fine. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Oh. Hey, Georgia. You just joined us in the chat. So
Ow!
Hey, George.
I only just noticed her. Alright, so what do we got here? So the Brilliant now. Okay. This thing goes absolutely berserk on you. So 5 attacks, 1 with its bite and 4 with its claws. Because it's missing 1 hand, only gets 3 attacks with its claws. That's what you get when you have to worship Vector. So, bites. 14.
Misses.
Claw 1, 21.
Hits.
Claw 2, 22.
That's it. Yeah, that's higher.
Claw 3, 10. Alright, so... Not massive numbers.
You're right, they're not.
So 8, only 11 points of
11
punchy damage.
Right, so 5.
And that is it for the Grillion. Knick-knack.
Yes, I want to, shoot again.
Mhm.
So, we'll get to it.
So you can duck around.
Yeah.
So I would like to say it is flying, so it's not touching the ground, but you can see its feet because of the tunnel. So it has a lot of cover if you want to shoot it from where you are.
Yeah, so 19, so definitely hit.
No, actually, no, not with that cover bonus. No. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try again then.
Yep.
No, that wasn't a hit.
That's,
So I have to get pretty high, do I?
it's 2 attacks. You got your third one.
That was terrible. I failed.
Oh, okay. The 3 crossbow bolts go whizzing past your head, Roosh, and fail to hit the feet of the now flying priest.
Uh,
That was action bonus action for Knick-knack. Roosh, you're up.
How far away from me is this priest?
He'd be just outside of your reach. He's like 10 feet flying, looking down at you.
Right.
Or I think I can move up 22.
Yeah. So my spiritual weapon, I think, can I move that as my bonus action, but I can't attack on the same turn?
I'm honestly not sure how the spiritual weapon works. I've never actually used it.
As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. Alright, so the spiritual weapon is going to go hit the monkey.
Okay.
25
yes, 25 hits.
and 9 magical force damage.
Alright.
And then for my action, I think I'm gonna do your favorite trick.
One.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's cast Spiritual Guardians on myself. And he was within 15 feet of me, so he's gonna get stung.
Alright. What's the save?
At the beginning of his turn, it will be a wisdom of 14 he needs to meet.
Alright.
Yeah, there's like a cultist in that range too.
Well, it's his turn now. So it's an 18.
So that's half damage.
Right.
Nope, that's the wrong button. I want 3d8. So 4 radiant damage.
4 radiant.
Yep.
I think he may take additional damage from that. No, he doesn't. Okay, cool.
Ah, shit, that's concentration. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, so you're going to drop the spiritual weapon?
I was concentrating. No, I was spiritual weapon isn't concentration.
Ah.
Bless is.
Ah.
Can I backsee that?
Yeah, cool.
Saves.
Yeah, saves is what I'm going for. Let's do a sacred flame. So he got 18.
You did?
So that will be a miss.
Okay. And I was just looking up the stat line for the cultists for their save, but I don't need to worry about that now because they are not taking spiritual saves.
They're not taking what?
The spiritual weapon, not the spiritual weapon, the spirit guardian save.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Bless.
cool.
Yes. No, my brain's catching up. It's fine.
I also just had a moment of, why isn't he looking that up? I think I'm tired.
It's alright.
Is he gonna try and hit me?
I'm debating what he wants to do at this point, actually.
Stop trying to hit me and
He should.
hit me.
He should try and hit me.
I think someone needs to yeet me at him.
So he's actually going to fly back,
Of course he is.
and he's going to command these two cultists, bring her to the altar. So these two are going to attempt to grapple you.
Ha!
So 8 plus their combined strength modifiers of 0. So
They've got a 26 to beat.
This is your one.
Fancy.
yeah, so they fail to do. They both attempt to grapple, but are unable to do anything. It's like, useless.
You have to do it yourself.
Okie dokie. So that's it for him. Rex, you're up.
Chop, chop, chop.
Mini Hulk smash.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you brought your gremlin over, you could have had advantage this whole time.
Don't need it.
For a natural 20.
Don't need it because I can't get an advantage that way. I don't get normal advantage. I get not disadvantage.
Yeah, because the weapon's too big for him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Which is why I killed the first cultist because I wanted the temporary hit points, so I wouldn't be at disadvantage. So yes, I will smack him with Great Weapon Master attack again for a total of nowhere near enough.
Okay.
Even with plus a d4, it's nowhere near enough. Like I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
And even with a plus 10, plus a 4, it's still not going to be enough.
Oh, 16 might have got there.
Okay, look, I'll roll a d4 for to see if I can get 16. I don't think I... That's 14. No, it'd be... Because it's minus 5, so it's 12, 7, 9. There you go.
Okay, so you miss.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing again. Ooh, that's better. 22 to hit.
Just hit him. Yeah. So.
Then we need to do 5, 7, 12, 12, 22. Reroll that. 22, 26 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Sure.
Pays off to be a small creature.
Mm.
Pays off to have Great Weapon Master.
Yes. Do you have a bonus weapon? Bonus stuff?
No, I didn't kill anything.
Right.
I only get that if I kill something.
Or if he rolls a critical.
Or if I roll a critical. I was close, I had a 17! Two
That's pretty
higher
close.
and we'll be fine.
Pretty close.
So for bonus actions then, I don't think I really have anything to do, so
Okay.
that'd be me.
Brilliant smash. Bites. No. Fist 1. No. Fist 2. Ah! Ah!
That was so close to a 19.
I know. The highest I got out of all of that was 15. So actually, I don't think it's anywhere near your AC. Yeah. Brilliant's having a very hard time.
End up with 2 arms instead of 3 at this rate.
Cool. Alright, Knick-Knack, you're up.
Can I still see him?
No, he's now out of your line of sight, but you can see the 2 cultists in front of Roosh.
They're trying to grab me.
Oh, are they in front of me?
Well, they're in front of everyone, so you can definitely attack them.
I will shoot at them. Hopefully, in a position that I don't shoot Roosh.
Sure.
They are taller than me, so.
Rolled it. Wait, what am I doing? That doesn't. Oh yeah, 20.
That will hit.
A 9 piercing.
Beautiful. That's just what you needed to kill one of them. So you shoot arrows straight into this guy's one remaining eye, and he just dies.
Shoot at the next one.
I feel like I've just got a cheer squad in the
We
back.
got 27.
27 hits. Was that a critical?
No.
Oh, okay.
7.
Oh, not enough. He's still up.
All right, one last chance then.
Yep.
So 22.
Yep.
Probably couldn't be shooting that well with the other cultist.
Yeah, if you had been shooting at the priest, you would hit him 3 times.
Yeah, another 7.
Yeah, cool. So he falls down. 2 arrows. Goes down. Alright. We should move, or are you happy where you are?
I want to get away from them.
You're as far away from them without going around the corner and losing your line of sight, so...
Yes. I guess I'll stay.
Okay. Roosh.
I would like my spiritual weapon to smash at the altar.
The altar, you say?
Yeah.
Make an attack at the altar.
Particularly, like, if there's something sitting on top of it, I want to knock it off.
Okay, well from here you can't really see because the heads are in the way due to your height.
Yeah.
He's calling you short.
Look, I was gonna ignore it.
So in order to guide your spiritual weapon to hit something specific, you're gonna have to get closer, basically, to be able to see it.
Even though it's on a pedestal?
The altar itself is, and you can see light glowing from it, but you cannot see anything specifically above it. You see light emanating from the altar itself.
Right.
So if you're wanting to hit something on top of the altar, you're gonna need to get closer to see it.
Alright, then I will move to where the bottom of the middle aisle is then.
So here?
Yeah. Yeah.
5, 10, 20, 25. Alright. So from here, you see in the very, very center of the altar what is causing it to glow blue. There is like a small crystal that's giving off energy as they're chanting. It's getting louder and brighter, I should say, sorry.
We fucked up all the dimensions.
Look, I'm gonna hazard a guess that that small little crystal isn't holding all the dimensions into their container where they're supposed to be. And it's actually one of artifacts, if it's not the puzzle piece. We were told that the thing turning the cultist to stone was in here. We've seen them slump, and he was just ordered to bring me to the altar. I don't want that thing to touch me, so I'm gonna knock it off. I want to break it. Break the ritual, so to speak. 22.
That will hit, so... Are you trying to bat it, or are you trying to smash it? What are you trying to do?
I'm a cat playing with gravity, except with one swift motion, swiping it off the top.
Right, so you, left or right?
Away from Rex.
Okay. So you sweep the altar, and this thing goes flying off the edge and hits the wall and collapses to the ground. The altar is now no longer glowing, but is now glowing over here.
Interesting. Okay.
And you see a ding, 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 like the sound of a very small crystal touching.
Alright. Can the priest please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure, you may. That's a fail for him.
Woohoo! Have 2d8 of radiant damage. 9. Oh, sorry, Dex, not wisdom.
Regardless, he rolled a 2. I don't think it matters what bonuses he had in that respect. He's not gonna.
Probably not.
Yeah. His skills are deception, insight, perception, persuasion, and stealth.
Charisma.
Yeah.
He is a warlock.
So 9, you said.
9 radiant damage.
Cool. And that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Sure can. That is a 15.
Lucky. That's the number you needed.
I was like, with a +6 and a D4, I should be fine. And then I rolled 7. Like, oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah. Very good.
7 + 6 + 2.
Alright. So as you come in, the priest flying looks at you and he grins. And as he sees the crystal get swept away, he looks like... he gasps. And then he looks at you and sees that you're not charmed. He's just like... "Ugh."
I gasp back at him. What a surprise! Do you still want me to kill you? Because it's on the table.
I think it's like off the pencil, but whatever.
Alright. He is going to sweep down, pick up the pistol, and then he vanishes. And that will be his turn. Rex.
I smash!
Go ahead.
Surprise.
Yeah, first one is going to be a miss,
Mm-hmm.
which is fairly typical, and the second one is also going to be a miss.
Right.
I'm getting very upset with Black Razor being unable to hit things.
Oh, there you are. Trying to work out where you were. You were hidden behind one of the cultists because you're so small.
Yeah.
We need to learn a spell to make you big.
Hey, I want to be bigger.
The potion I gave you was to make you stronger, wasn't it?
Then, yeah, like, that's all I can do.
Alright. The Brilliant will continue its onslaught upon you. Yes. So fantastic with its bite. 15. Oh, there we go. 23.
23 hits.
9 bludgeoning damage.
9.
And 20 to hit for the final attack.
No, yeah, 20 will hit.
Yeah. 5.
Gotta love rage.
Mm-hmm.
Rage.
Not rage?
No, it's barbarian. Bear totem barbarian. Resistant to all damage except psychic.
So it's rage.
But yeah, it is, but it's specifically like that one. Which is just kind of funny.
Alright.
Like we're two wet noodles over here.
Knick-knack.
Yeah. I'll attack.
You can't see anyone from where you're currently standing. You'll need to step forward.
I will step forward then.
So at this point here, all you see is just the cultists still continuing their chanting, as well as way over the other side of the room, a 3-armed monkey.
The armed monkey.
Okay.
Alright.
What's the range on your crossbows? Your hand crossbows?
30 or 120.
Right, so you're not in optimal range. Does it mean she's at disadvantage if it's over 30 feet?
Yep.
Yep.
Right, so you're at disadvantage.
Oh,
Unless you want to step into the room to get closer.
I'll get closer.
Alright.
The scary flying guy is gone, sir.
Yes. So, there you go. You're down.
Now.
You've now got line of sight and range.
Yep. Well, I rolled. Do I still have that blessed where I get extra 4 points?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
D4.
I haven't taken any damage yet, so yes.
I got. Yeah, I hit. It's like a 31. Wait, that could be right. Sorry, I'll try again.
What?
I know, I did it wrong. 20.
20
20.
hits. Okay, 20 hits. 31. God.
6.
6, alright.
Can
Cool.
you see a sky?
24.
That hits.
The cat is hunting flies.
9 piercing.
And third attack.
$17.
That will hit.
$7.
7. Alright.
I'm raging, I'm getting +2 damage.
Looking very, very hurt, but he is still standing. Roosh, you're up.
I guess I'll go help Rex.
Okay.
I just see where his face. He is
5,
like,
10,
I want to kill it.
15, 20, 25. 25 is your movement, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
You can move a spiritual weapon over there, so if you want to do that.
That's what I was intending to do.
Oh, cool. There you go. Hammer floats over.
Yeah, so a spiritual weapon bonk, which, where is it? Second. There. That's a 14 won't hit, will it?
Yeah, 14 hits.
Got this panic look that I might kill it for him.
I can pretty well guarantee you're going to.
No, more like, maybe I should have done those d4s.
10 force damage.
Yeah. So the spiritual weapon just comes out and just smacks this thing in the jaw, splats it up against the wall, and it slides down and dies.
I would like to walk up behind the altar.
Well, that's as far as you can get. That's your movement
right.
there.
I would like to turn around and face the congregation and see what they look like. Are they still enchanted by the goddamn priest now that he is gone?
They're still sitting there. They're still oi, oi, oi. They're still chanting, and you're looking at them, and they look absolutely exhausted, but they're still doing it.
Right. I'm going to lean over the closest one and with non-lethal damage just slap him across the chest or the tummy or something.
Okay. So make an unarmed strike.
1d20 and a d4. 14 to hit.
That will hit.
So I think my unarmed strike is 2 damage or something, but basically I want to slap him out of trance.
No. So you slap him, and this guy literally tumbles, and he hits this guy here, and this guy here, and they all just sort of trip over each other, and then they like balance each other up, and they look at you, and they just continue back into their chanting.
Well, that didn't work. Did anyone see where the red winged thing went?
And I guess that ends my turn.
Okay. Acting at this stage, because that's the end of your primary primary threats will drop out of initiative. So you're sitting in the room, and they're all just chanting, and a few of them are sort of looking at each other like, because like they've lost their conductor, but they're too scared to stop, basically.
Well, as long as they're like clearly not being hurt anymore, but that's
Wait,
fine.
hang on. Did I get back to my turn?
Yeah, we're out of initiative.
Oh. Did I hit the next cultist?
I haven't told him to stop yet.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 24 to hit
Yep.
Bye bye.
with 20 points of damage.
Dead cultist.
And the next one for 21 to hit.
Yep.
For 16 points of damage. And use my bonus action to attack the next one. For 19 points of 19, and then 12 points of damage.
Yep.
And that's my bonus action done.
Nope.
Whoa. These guys aren't hurting us. We have to go find the red guy.
Is it my turn? I will.
There's no
I wanna-
turns anymore. It's just whatever now.
I just want to shout out that, let's see, cloaked men, there is no need for you to chant anymore.
Yeah, we gotta kill him!
No,
And if
we
you
have to find the red guy.
and if you don't stop chanting, and if you don't come with us and help us, we'll get my friend here to finish the rest of you off.
We will?
Oh, okay. That's for the try.
Alright, I walk up to the last guy on this front row, and I, like, leap up, grab him by the neck, and be like,
Hey, where's the big guy?
He just looks at you with his one eye. You see blood streaming out of the socket, and you see he's actually got one hand and he's holding a bloody stump because he's had his hand removed, and he just sort of looks at you, and he's in a trance, like he's like, he hears you, but he's just not paying any attention. He just knows that he has to keep chanting, and that's what he's doing.
I want to walk up behind the altar and sort of have a look around. I can see you've opened up the doorway on the right.
Well, that was actually just an alcove that you couldn't see. So now you can see that alcove. Yeah.
Right. And so having read through Whelm's stuff, if I'm within 30 feet of a secret door, I know of its existence.
Okay.
So that would have been helpful to know.
10, 15, 20.
Treasure room.
So where you're currently standing, you realize there is a secret door to your right if you're facing away, or left. Yeah, over here, where my finger's pointing.
I'm going to march in that direction. This way, guys!
March.
I drag the cultist by the collar along the ground with me.
And I would like to look for a lever or a button or something to open said door.
You actually see there's actually just a piece of string that looks like this one actually hasn't been finished being built. So there's like a little keyhole, but there's like, rather than having a handle, there's actually string sticking through the hole.
I will pull that then.
Okay, you pull the string and it reveals the staircase.
Let's go.
Hey, Gobbler, where are you? Bring this one here along. We're getting later.
Don't think I'm strong enough for him, Gobbo.
It's okay. He's stupid.
Okay.
Just like tug him along, he'll be fine.
He's a busy.
He's a busy.
Sure. Come on, busy. All right. And as you try to get him, like as you let go of him, Rex, he just goes back to chanting and tries to go back this way. And your goblin friend gets dragged along with him.
All right, fine. We know where they are. We'll come back for them later.
Okay. All right. So how you guys feeling? You want to keep going, or?
I'm alright.
Alright, cool. So we will continue on then. Bloody hell, that cat of yours is loud.
He's hunting moths.
Well, tell him to do it quietly.
James isn't helping.
Mm.
Getting butt slaps and protesting after each one. Up the stairs.
Yes, well, actually down the stairs, so hang on.
Down the stairs.
Just double check this bit here. Reading the bit of text. If there's anything I need to describe to you other than what is obvious. Perception check, you don't need to worry about that. Alright. So you make your way down the stairs and you see another corridor ahead of you. The series of pits.
Sorry, I missed that. A series of what?
Pits.
Oh, pits, right.
Yes. Open pits. This area looks incredibly rough. It looks like it hasn't been finished yet. It looks very much still under construction.
And what's down the end of the tunnel? Just a dead end.
From what you can tell from this angle, yes.
Well, I guess we just have to walk down and find out if it's there or not. And if it's not down here, it must be back in that room, but we just can't see it.
Well, I don't know where the big red thingy went.
He disappeared.
I mean, like Zaz and
Nissa?
Nissa.
Kind of. He, was there and then he wasn't. But I don't think he done any limey stuff.
I'll do your.
India, we can still hear you. Turn your headphones off if you're leaving the room.
Right, well, let's have a look down this tunnel, mind the holes. And I will start walking down said tunnel, minding the holes.
Alright, so make your way through. You approach... actually, hang on, Knick-Knack wanted to be at the back. You approach the first hole. Looking at the bottom of the pit, you see what appears to be water. It's very damp down at the bottom there.
Is there like another tunnel sort of thing?
No, it almost looks like a well, but a very yeah. The pit is 10 feet deep, and you see water is actually flowing into it from like little vents in the corner, but it's actually draining away as it's going in, so it looks to be some sort of drainage there. You also notice what looks like skeletal remains at the bottom of this pit.
Charming. Alright, let's jump this.
Good okay.
Yeah, easy enough.
Yep.
Just a little hole.
So, zoop. Everyone's able to get over that quite easily. Same deal with this pit.
Same response.
Same reaction, yeah. Once you approach this one here, you notice at the bottom of this pit there is no water, but there appears to be light coming from a tunnel at the opposite end, at this part.
Yeah.
It looks like there's an exit out there.
But there's still nothing at the end of this main tunnel?
Now that you've gotten closer, you can see it turns and heads off into darkness. It turns right.
Let's jump down the little tunnel. There's more usually helpful people down the little tunnels. How long a drop is it?
It's only 10 feet, so it's very easy for you guys to get down.
Alright.
Easy to get down, a little bit more difficult to get up.
A bit more difficult to get up, exactly. Yes,
I
exactly.
might have to get you to toss us.
I cannot make the distance, you're gonna have to toss me.
Don't tell me else.
Yes. So you all leap one at a time down the tunnel.
Yep.
Revealing another staircase. A small tunnel.
This one going up or down?
Continuing down.
Proceed down the staircase.
Okay. You approach the corner, and again, another staircase heading down. Just continuing along.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to move the mouse so we could see the map.
Very good. And as you travel down here, 1 second. Where am I? 18. A mithril door in the stone wall resembles the figure of a flattened turtle, its arms and legs extended to the four corners, and its shell carved with a complete map of tomb. Its head is turned on profile with its eyes set with a gleaming gem. When you approach the door, you're in front, Roosh?
Yeah.
So as you approach the door, the head animates and looks at you and says, "Are you the master?"
The master of what? I am the master of sass. Does that count?
And the door just... the face goes back. And then the light glares at you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
A what, sorry?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 17.
You're fine. Basically, you get hit with a blast of necrotic energy.
Yeah.
That washes over you, but it does not do you any damage for your mighty constitution. Protect you.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. I think we have to smash this door.
Maybe you should have said you were the master.
I said I was the master of sass, and apparently that didn't cut it.
Well, something tells me a sword won't either.
What about your sword?
I don't think Black Rose is that good.
Yeah, Black Rose. Yeah, both. Sorry, as you're suggesting that, Whelm pipes up and goes, "You do realize that's mithril. We ain't getting through that anytime soon."
I'm taking suggestions here.
I'm gonna knock at the door.
Okay. So Roosh, you hop out of the way. Knick-knack, you walk up to the door. You knock on the door, and the turtle head animates. Are you the master?
And I'm gonna say yes.
And it glares at you, and you need to make a Constitution saving.
Okay.
You are not the master.
I am too.
She's not wrong. She is too.
Damn it. I only rolled a 7.
Okay, so you'd say.
Wait, I would have had. Sorry, Constitution. Oh well, I got more. So 8, 9. I would have gotten an 11 with my
That's
plus.
still not enough, unfortunately. You'd take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, my cunning plan failed.
You're all dumb! Like the dwarves! If you can't get through this door, what makes you think the big red dude could?
What if he's the master?
He wasn't a red tiefling!
Wasn't he a red tiefling?
He was not. He was what looked like a demon in priest robes.
I'm gonna knock again.
Dun dun dun. Are you the master?
Is that all you can say? We know where your master is.
Who is the master?
The answer's Vecna.
Vecna.
Second. Sorry, I'm just rereading this. Sorry, hang on. No, another Constitution saving throw, please, my dear.
Oh gosh, we need to find this master.
Even now.
Where's my dice? Um, 13?
You're good. Okay.
Okay.
So you feel your life energy trying to be pulled out again, but you're able to shake it off.
Hmm.
And the door goes back to.
I'm gonna walk back the other way with my gobbo,
Mhm.
and we're gonna try and get back up.
Okay.
Because this is boring.
Yeah. Can I get through this door without a trick? And I can't think of a trick at this minute, so let's follow this.
So you get to this point here.
I think casting Dispel Magic on it would work.
You can try it if you like.
I don't have Detect Magic, but I've got Dispel Magic. I mean, that would get rid of the enchantment, but it might not unlock the door. And it's
So between my gobbo friend and myself, we're gonna try and get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's just seeing whether or not Roosh is going to do this thing or not. So then we'll get to you.
No, like I'm muttering this out loud, and I'm like, well, you know, Dispel Magic would get rid of the enchantment on the door, which would stop us getting zapped.
Possibly.
But it's not going to unlock the mithril, and the mithril really is the problem. So, alright.
Okay. So to climb up, the walls are like there's no like rope or ladder or anything like that, but there is like bricks. So you think you'll need to use your strength to climb up. So just give me a athletics or acrobatics if that's the way you wish to do it.
Athletics 24.
24. So you and your gobbo friend grabs her hold of your back, and you haul him up as well. Like, wait for me! Which side did you want to get out on, the right or left?
Let's get out on the right hand side.
14 for acrobatics.
Looking for acrobatics. So Roosh, you go. Hut, hut, hut.
My Durgadin's armor.
Yes,
Crash bang. There's no subtlety over here.
you slip, unfortunately.
Alright, let's check out the end of this tunnel, and then if there's still nothing here, we'll go back to the room.
Oh, you're still in the hole, by the way.
Oh,
That was the.
I thought
No, you slipped and fell back down the hole. Sorry.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Yeah.
I will try again. I rolled the same number. That is not helpful.
So you step.
How high does she get up when she's doing this?
Like she gets about halfway. Like she puts one foot on one side, leaps to the other side. Then when she goes to do the third jump, she slips and falls.
Can't reach too far.
Nick Knack, you've just seen Roosh attempt to climb out of this hole twice and fall flat on her back.
This
Do
thing
I
is
have? I don't think I can help her. I don't really have any equipment.
Rex, if I throw you a rope, can you hold it for me?
Pretty sure.
Here it comes. Throw a rope.
Easy
I
enough
will.
to do.
I will grab onto the rope.
Okay, you have rope in your hand.
I would like to try climbing the walls again.
Okay. So you get advantage now because you have a rope.
Oh, I needed that. 17. The first one was a 9.
You're now you're now dangling, brother. It's like I can't get up. You're now just swinging, your legs kicking freely.
I just start pulling the rope up.
All right. Athletic checks from you, please. There, Rex.
Prove to me how strong you are.
18.
18. So yeah. You go. Ah! Oh, hang on. You go. Ah! And you actually pull her and start dragging her down the corridor.
I'm up!
Nick Knack, you're still at the bottom of the pit.
That was Nick Knack too.
I should be able to climb up. I'm very good at acrobatics.
I thought so too, but here we are.
Am I able to climb up like with a rope or something? I don't have a rope on me, but if I pull out.
You can, if you can attempt to do like the parkour leaping thing, like Roosh was trying, or you can.
I will do the parkour thing.
Okay, so that's acrobatics.
It is acrobatics, and I have.
Can't do parkour. The top
don't
one's
know.
parkour, and
We
off
do-
the bottom one.
We don't ask these questions.
Oh my god! Even though I have an advantage, I completely failed that.
I have
So
checks to it.
I think 14 is the best I can do.
All right, so you attempt to leap, but for some reason your legs and your upper body aren't quite in sync, and you basically do a flip and you land on your back. And anyone looking down at the pit will notice that Nick Knack has actually grown like 1/3 of its length as the coat. It's sprawled out on the bottom of the pit.
I kind of feel like at this point, I'd go back over to the thing
Mm-hmm.
and then throw the majority of the rope on top of Nick Knack.
Okay, now have a rope in your face, Nick Knack.
Can I grab a hold of it and try again?
Okay. Is anyone holding onto the other end?
Yes, is someone holding it?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to pull.
Hold
Okay.
that end.
Alright, I finally got a good roll. So 24.
24. So with a 24, you.
I rolled a 26 for pulling.
All right. So you're just like ah! Into the wall. And again, Nick Knack appears to be Rex, as you were running, you've actually stretched Nick Knack.
Oh, thank you very much, Rex. That was very useful.
No problem, busy.
busy.
You can now see all the way down this corridor.
No, we can't. I have to move my mouse.
Oh, jeez, that's a long corridor.
Alright. Do we want to go down this corridor, or are we going to go back to the temple and check the temple out proper?
That's a long hallway.
It is.
You think you was flown that far?
Well, we went and talked to the talking door for a little bit.
He's probably stupid and stayed where he was.
I mean, if his job is to suck all the life out of the other busies, then that would make sense. Unless he decided to run away with the puzzle piece.
Oh,
So in my head, there's kind of like two options. He either cast invisibility on himself, or he casts a teleportation, like teleportation or things like that. I know I've seen Zars do it, go from one place to another. Which is why I thought, ooh, he's gone to his office or something, and he's hiding in his office. And if he's behind the master's door, then we're going to have problems if that is his office. Maybe we should go back and talk to those one-eyed, one-armed people and ask them who the master is, and get our facts straight, and then we'll go and try the turtle again.
well,
No?
I think we just go back into the busy room
Uh-huh.
and then kill everything that's in there. And then leave and kill everything on the way out. They're gonna be really far behind these schedules.
I think we've already interrupted his schedule.
Maybe gotta get rid of the puzzle.
I don't think he knew what the puzzle is.
It's
Maybe
not my problem.
it might have a different name.
Either way, I'm sure we'll find out.
That's true. I don't know if I feel okay killing all of those people who are here against their will.
How do we know that?
Because look at them. They don't want to be here. Having their souls sucked out of them, with their arms chopped off and their eyes put out.
Well, better Black Razor than whatever that thing is. Don't you agree, Black Razor?
Yum yum.
See? I'm having a moral dilemma here.
Well, it's not like Black Razor's worse.
True, but
Right, we're going.
how am I losing logic arguments with a goblin?
I like start making my way back to the.
Alright, so you.
Durden, help me. Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you can always smack him in the head and knock him out.
Yeah, but he might hit me back and he hits harder.
Oh, sure do I. I can cause earthquakes, you know.
Yeah. But that causes me moral dilemmas too. Because even if he is a little green guy, he kind of is still my friend. Kinda, you know? He's helpful.
That's true.
And I know you don't like particularly goblins, but there are, I think, good ones and bad ones. And just, like, mischievous ones, and I think we have a mischief one.
No, he's absolutely insane.
He's what?
Absolutely insane.
I mean,
that is partially Black Razor's fault too. Just saying.
No, he was that way before he met Black Razor. I haven't known him for that long, but that goblin is batshit insane.
I thought all goblins were like that.
Hey, no.
What do you mean, hey no, mister, I'm not a goblin?
I am a merchant. I've traded with many goblins. They're definitely smarter and more sane than Rex.
Not the goblins where Rex came from, they were. Alright, we probably have made it back to the temple by now.
Alright. So I've been keeping track of the time. Rex has currently killed 10 of the cultists. So,
Wonderful.
so by the time you get there, you just see Rex is. Ah!
I suggest you run if you want to be alive.
Yeah, so.
I'm just like, and I'm hearing like me screaming, Black Razor going yum 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 yum.
Yeah. So essentially, he's killed all of these ones, and all the ones that remain are actually made of stone. So he's actually cleared the entire temple out. And at this point, there is just the chanting stops.
Well, that's one way to kill the noise.
Can I listen?
Rex,
What?
we might have set the demon loose.
Not my problem.
We have to get out past him.
Can I please check to see if I can hear anything else in this room apart from the noisy
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
people that just arrived?
I'll make an investigation check then, or perception check if you're doing the just listening.
Oh wow! I rolled the same thing twice. That's wonderful. 10.
10. You do not hear anything other than your companions. However, coming from the altar, you hear the sound of like a small like sparking sound, and the sound of what sounds like fire.
Something's not quite right here.
What's going wrong?
Something.
I sing this song.
So I sing this song.
And so, I smash here.
And I like start swinging wildly,
Alright, so Black
roughly
Razor.
where I hear the noise.
Well, it's the altar you're hearing at, so you start. So you come up to the altar.
Yeah. So swinging where I roughly hear like the noise.
Alright. Well, it's just coming from the altar itself, so.
Well, I guess part of it hits the altar.
Yep.
And Black Razor probably not too happy.
Roll me a D2, please.
A D2.
Yeah, so an odds. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 is 1, 4, 5, 6 is 2.
2.
2. Alright, cool. So, as you strike the altar, because the sacred weapon didn't strike the altar, it swept the altar. How big's a fireball?
20 foot radius?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's going to get everybody in the room. So everyone in the room, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Into this.
Yeah. I'm resistant to fire. Forge cleric.
Yep.
So what do we
I
got?
rolled 14.
A 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rex.
17.
17. And Knick-Knack.
10.
10. Okay. So Knick-Knack, you fail. The DC was 14. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, the DC was 16. My apologies.
Oh.
Wait, is it on acrobatics? Because that would
No,
be
it's dexterity. So it's a D20
Okay.
plus your dexterity.
okay.
The Gobbo, your Gobbo friend,
Oh,
he was there. He
Gobbo!
died.
Gobbo, no!
So everyone who beat 16 takes half of 31. Everyone who didn't takes 31.
That's half of 31. 15?
15. Yeah.
Yay for being resistant!
Basically, as Rex strikes the altar, this big gust of fire.
And I just like, after the fireball goes off, I still have Black Razors just sort of like holding it above the altar, like blinking briefly with like singed eyebrows, and I like,
It's the Looney Tunes moment of when you just hit the dynamite.
and I carefully move Black Razor away from the altar
We finally found what stops Rex.
and take like 2 steps back and be like, "Well, that wasn't it."
You're right, it wasn't. That was very hot. Well,
Yeah.
since you are a weapon of many talents,
I am.
do you want to close your eyes and cast locate object for me?
Sure. What are we trying to find?
Do you remember that thing that I knocked off the top of the altar with my spiritual weapon?
Briefly, yes.
That.
Okay.
Because wherever that is where the red creature is.
What's the range?
Locate object's like 1,000 feet, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, cool.
I'm going to find the spell now. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Yeah, 1,000 feet with you.
Alright, cool. So
If it's in motion, you know the direction of its movement.
yeah, cool. Alright, so you get a ping, and it's coming from back this way.
From the back of the room or way back?
It's you're getting the direction to the back of the room, but if I'm drawing a line, the line is like that, like between those 2 points from where you are.
What is this?
1,000 feet. So it's all the way back out there.
Yeah. There you go.
Rex, we're going down the long tunnel.
That's your line you've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the long tunnel.
All right.
That sounds wonderful.
Try not to bend your back, Rex. You know how much that hurts.
Yeah. It's
You might be strong, but that back is delicate.
A bit of meta commentary there.
And so Willem can concentrate on that for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to chase it down in that 10-minute time period.
All right. So you tunnel, make your way back through. As you approach this point here, who's leading?
That tunnel? No,
I thought we were going the long
we're
straight
going to
one.
go the long straight one.
Oh, you're going the long straight one. My apologies.
That seemed more direct to where I needed to go.
Good
And
call,
less
good call.
four-armed large monkey.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So tunnel.
Yes, the civilians.
Who's leading?
Me.
So Roosh, Rex, Knick-Knack.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Cool. All right. So you go tunnel. Descriptions. All right. Cool. What?
Go halfway down the tunnel and stop and be like, is this the tunnel that big roller thing is supposed to be in? I'm glad it's not finished.
So you're approaching this end here, and again, as you manipulate your way around, it's coming directly ahead of you, and you feel like you're getting closer. And there is now a door in front of you, but sorry, a doorway, I should say, but the door is actually open. And as you get to this point here, you peer down into this rounded chamber, what appears to be a pit, and at the bottom of the pit is what looks like a larger version of the original portal that you found in the first temple in the very first episode, because I was listening to it the other day. It looks like what appears to be a rift to another dimension, but this is a large circular hole.
And the ping is through it?
The ping appears to be coming. So does it tell you what the distance is?
1,000 feet.
Yeah, but can you tell if you're closer to it?
You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as apparel, jewelry, furniture, or a weapon. The spell can't locate an object of any thickness of lead. Even a thin sheet blocks a direct path between you and the object.
Okay.
So it doesn't say...
So you don't know whether you're close to it or not. You just know its direction. Okay. So it is giving you definite direction straight ahead.
So it's straight ahead, not down.
Yeah, but the pit is like it actually makes up the floor. So it's like so it doesn't actually descend down. Sorry, best descriptor. So it's a circular room.
It's like a hole.
Yeah. But imagine if like the floor is a portal to another thing, and you're getting the ping directly straight ahead.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but it's a dead end.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, there you go. That needs some ambience, so there you go.
Hey, particle effects! It's real magic now!
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it was through the portal, I don't think I'd be able to see it. So let's go back and take the windy corridor out and see if it's in the
And
supervisor's room.
pretend like nothing happened.
Yep.
We'll kill everyone on the way out.
No, but you can take the treasure, just don't touch the chests.
Oh.
If you're taking the treasure, you're not hurting the people.
I can live with shiny. But not even a stab?
Not even a stab.
Can't
Unless they try to stab you, you can't stab.
So they have to stab me first before I can stab them.
All right.
I can tell you,
Fine.
the big gorilla things will try.
So you can kill the big gorilla things.
If they try and hit us, yes. Actually, just kill the big gorilla things. They seem like they would hurt people.
All right. So we're ready?
Yeah.
All right. So you had this conversation. You're making your way through the tunnel. As
Yep.
you get to this point here, and you pop your head out to see what's going on, the end of the tunnel. Everyone, it's highlighting you, I should say. The place.
Sorry?
I almost As you stick your head out, the entire place is deserted.
No one's here.
Well, makes our job easy.
Yeah. Let's try that door behind the gorilla. So where the gorilla was standing, I want to try the door behind him.
Alright, so you head back up this way. And you notice like there's chisels and all sorts of like tools. Looks like everyone sort of rushed out of here in a bit of a huff. There is a door, a corridor that leads around, and there is a door that I revealed already that leads to a tunnel that heads upwards.
Alright, let's try going up.
But what about the treasure?
We'll probably have to go back through it. I just want to make sure that the red thing isn't hiding in one of these side rooms.
Okay. And again, you'll get as you're moving along, you're getting the ping still.
Yeah.
And it's coming this way, like that.
He's with the supervisor. We're gonna kick his butt.
1 second. All right, so you're checking in that little room.
Checking in the small room.
Okay. As you hop in there, the room is occupied by a life-size sculpture of a winged grillion. And nothing in the room except for a pile of rocks at this end. It looks like they've been doing some digging. Like it sort of looks like this is like an impromptu tunnel, and there's been digging on this end. You see like some hammers and also a big pile of blood was over here.
No secret entrances.
You can make an investigation check.
Well, automatically knows where they are.
Oh, then there are no secret entrances.
Alright, back the way we came.
Okay.
Look, there has to be an advantage with Whelm to counter out the fact that if I'm in sunlight, I'm fighting with disadvantage.
Yeah, right, okay.
If I'm in daylight, everything's a disadvantage.
That's fair.
You don't like the above ground.
No. So
What about the door?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what? The doors on the left that we just wandered past. We've got to poke our head in.
Yeah, you're sort of using Whelm. It's like, okay, these aren't, and you try to open the doors, and they're actually fake doors. They're actually affixed to the wall solidly.
Oh.
And the tunnel off to the left that we went past.
This one here.
Yeah.
If you stick your head around the corner.
Yeah.
You see another tunnel.
Stick my head around that corner.
Stick your head around that corner. You see another tunnel. And a door at the end.
I guess I better stick my head through that door just in case.
Okay.
So actually, I probably don't know where I am in this maze. So.
No.
So you push on the door and it opens, and you find the room that you were in previously with the Grillion, but it again has also been completely abandoned.
Yeah. What?
I'm just laughing because I'm laughing.
All right.
He's laughing because he's delirious with pain.
He's laughing because he thinks I'm going to leave without the gold. Is my guess.
No.
So Knick-Knack and Rex follow up behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk back out through the bottom door. But I'm just going to be very cautious because I remember the supervisor saying that there was chanting involved in the draining of the demon.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to, have a look stealthily before I commit suicide.
Okay. So you wanna go back and recheck where the demon was. Basically, come out this tunnel point here.
No, I was thinking the one down the bottom.
This one here.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, cool. So you turn around. One follows back in. This door opens inward, so you grab the handle and you push, and again, you do not hear any workers or anything.
Yeah. So I will sort of like try and creep down the hallway.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I will roll stealth with disadvantage.
Do so.
That's actually pretty good. 18.
All right.
Natural 20 and a 16.
So you,
Yeah.
so you chink, 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 and then you get to this point here, and the door is open. It opens inwards, and you
Yeah.
peer around the side, and what you see lined up at the end of the corridor is all of the workers are missing,
Yeah.
and the stone juggernaut is facing down the corridor. And you just hear whispers, "Come on, where are they?" And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Did she say the demon?
Yeah, the demon is still there at the other end of the corridor, still being drained. And then at the other end is the stone juggernaut facing down the corridor. And yes, so thank you all very much for watching, everyone out there, and thank you all for playing A&D Blender. Please remember to like and subscribe and join up the Twitch channel and all that other stuff. And I hope everyone has enjoyed today's session, exploring the work in progress Tomb of Horrors and completely ruining Sirac's plans.
I'm feeling like a 5th level or a 4th level dispel magic on that thing might be a worthwhile investment.
Well, you'll have to find out next session. So thank you all very much for watching and playing, and remember to keep on blending. Bye!
Bye.